Have you ever wondered what Fortnite would look like if building never existed? No cranking to max height, no crazy edits, no box fights, just you, your weapons, and the map. Would Fortnite be better? Would it be dead? Or would it have turned into something completely different? Today, let's break down what Fortnite would be like if building never existed from day one. So, number one, why building made Fortnite unique? Building was the one thing that separated Fortnite from other BRs like PUBG and H1Z1. It created creativity. Players could build, cover, high ground, or edit plays mid-fight. Clips of Myth and Tfue went viral specifically because of their building skill. It gave players control in fights instead of hiding behind rocks and trees. Without building, Fortnite would have launched as a cartoony BR with bloom, heavy aim, and goofy graphics, and might have gotten overshadowed by other shooters. Building kept players invested because it offered an infinite skill gap to improve on. OG build clips, old tilted build fights, your creative clips if you have them. Number two, what if it was no build from day one? Fortnite would have relied on gun skill, positioning, mobility items, map knowledge. The game would have felt closer to Apex Legends or Warzone, but with Fortnite's cartoony style, casual players might have enjoyed it more since they wouldn't get outbuilt instantly. However, without building, no creative mode for practice, no insane build fight montages, the just one more game grind might have faded faster since there's less to master. Number three, zero build. Proof that it works. When Epic dropped zero build, it brought back millions of players who had quit. Players liked less sweat, easier to get wins with positioning and smart rotations, less stress, fighting hyper-fast editors. If Fortnite launched as no build, this casual-friendly style would have been the default. It could have meant a more consistent casual player base, possibly fewer complaints about sweats scaring off new players. So, reason number four, competitive Fortnite without builds. Competitive would have looked completely different. No high ground retakes, no turtling. In-games would rely on cover, edits, and aim. Storm Surge would likely wouldn't exist since damage tags would be harder to farm. Playstyles, aim players would dominate instead of build masters. Positioning and rotating would matter more. Less chaotic in-games, but potentially more third-party heavy mid-games. FNCS might look more like Apex or Warzone tournaments with a Fortnite twist. So, number five. Would Fortnite have been as big without builds? Here's why it could have been smaller. Building made Fortnite viral on YouTube and Twitch. Viewers loved insane build fights and high-skill plays. Creative mode wouldn't exist, removing an entire ecosystem of content. So, here's some reasons why it could have gotten bigger. More casual-friendly, retaining players who rage quit because of sweats. Faster match pacing since fights in quicker without building. Easier to balance weapons since there's no need to bounce around builds. But it would have been the same culture impact without Ninja's build fights or the World Cup insane in-games. Probably not. Number six, the trade-off. No build means more accessible for new players, easier to get into fights without instantly losing, emphasize on aim, map knowledge, and rotations. So here's some of the losses. Less depth for players wanting to improve, fewer viral moments, and less creative expression. Competitive might feel stale faster without unique build strategies. And Fortnite's sandbox identity would be weaker. So, here's my final take. Would it be better? Personally, I think Fortnite without builds would still be fun, but it would just be another Battle Royale game, rather than the game that changed gaming forever. Building is what made Fortnite stand out, giving it endless creativity and skill expression. While zero build proves you can still have fun without it, but without building from day one, Fortnite wouldn't have been viral moments, competitive depth, or the same iconic feel that made it a culture phenomenon. So, what do you think? Would Fortnite have been better if building never existed, or would it have faded into another Battle Royale? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading them. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like and subscribe for more Fortnite deep dives and hot takes every week. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.